And so, on a 3 mission to Mars, an unfriended passenger continues to put people's lives at risk during this mission. And this is an interesting movie, Stowaway, on Netflix. I think this is a interesting movie. Um, you're seeing a lot of mixed reaction to this. I feel like this is like Ad Astra, and Ad Astra is a movie where critics really loved the movie, but audiences were very split on it. Now, personally, if you want to know my opinion on Ad Astra, and when I have a review, but I love Ad Astra. I think it's a great movie. But I think that this is going to be one that's more divisive even among critics. Because this movie is like, just get to space. That's what they want to do. And you learn enough about the characters in this movie that you want to see that happen. You want to see their journey. And you want to see these characters. But it also feels like there should have been more build up to these characters before they went on this space mission and went in there and what happens to them in this movie. It also is very slow. Now, I always hate when people say movies are bad because they're slow. But there are some times where, yes, that is a factor. Movies can be poorly paced, and that can stretch things out. Ad Astra, I think, had great pacing, but a lot of people were like, it's too slow, it's too boring, which I didn't feel that at all. I thought the length was perfect. Maybe a couple scenes went on a little bit too long, and there were a couple moments that could have been cut out, but for the most part, it was fine for me. I think some people just cannot watch movies with slower paces. But this is one where I agree with that criticism because the pace in this movie is too slow. It just does not move at that good of a pace. I think that this is something where I didn't enjoy all the directions where this went. It didn't go fast. There wasn't enough build up. There wasn't enough there, and it just felt. I don't know. This movie felt very empty to me. It wasn't a bad movie. There were some great visual effects and some pretty cinematography, but it just needed more to it. I think if you want a better movie on Netflix that while it has its issues, is still really good. I recommend you checking out The Midnight Sky, which is a movie directed by George Clooney in space. And yeah, I recommend that one. But this one looked very good, looked very promising, but it ended up being kind of and that's unfortunate.